Every morning, your dog opens their eyes and the first thing they search for is you. But what if I told you, some dogs don't just love their humans, they imprint on them. When a dog truly imprints, you become more than their favorite person. You become their emotional anchor, their safe harbor, their everything. So what does imprinting actually mean? The term comes from animal behaviorist Konrad Lorenz, who discovered that baby ducklings would form an instant, unbreakable bond with the first moving thing they saw, usually their mother, but sometimes Lorenz himself. In dogs, imprinting means the formation of a deep emotional attachment that goes beyond basic pack behavior. When a dog imprints on you, they don't just see you as their leader, they see you as their emotional center. It's not control, it's connection built through trust, touch, and time. Sign number 1. They mirror your emotions. Have you ever noticed how your dog seems to know exactly how you're feeling, even before you do? When you're sad, they rest their head on your lap. When you're excited, their energy matches yours instantly. When you're stressed, they become restless too. This isn't coincidence, it's biology. Studies have found that dogs who have imprinted on their humans show synchronized cortisol and oxytocin levels. That means when your stress hormone rises, so does theirs. When your love hormone spikes during cuddle time, theirs does too. They mirror your facial expressions, matching your tone of voice, even copying your posture. If you're sitting calmly, they settle. If you're pacing, they follow your energy. Scientists call this emotional contagion, but to anyone who's experienced it, it feels like something much more profound. Your dog doesn't just see your emotions, they feel them. Your mood literally writes the rhythm of their entire day. This mirroring happens because your imprinted dog has learned to read you like a book. Every micro-expression, every slight change in your breathing, every shift in your energy, they're tuned into it all. They don't just see you, they feel you. And in their own way, they're trying to help carry whatever weight you're carrying. Sign number 2. They follow you from room to room. You get up to grab a glass of water, and there they are, padding quietly behind you. You move to the bedroom, and they follow. You head to the kitchen, and their gentle footsteps are right there with you. This behavior is rooted deep in pack instincts, but when a dog has imprinted on you, it means something more. In the wild, dogs stick close to their pack for safety. But in your home, your dog isn't following you because they're afraid to be alone. They're following because proximity to you equals peace. Veterinary behaviorists have identified this as the secure base effect. Just like human children who explore confidently when their parent is nearby, imprinted dogs feel most comfortable when they can see or sense you. They're not being clingy or dependent. They're being connected. Notice how they don't demand your attention when they follow. They don't whine or paw at you. They simply exist in your orbit, content just to be near. They track your scent, the sound of your movements, even the way you breathe. It's all unconscious to them, this need to stay close. They follow not because they're lost without you, but because to them, being near you is home. Your presence is the most natural thing in their world. And in those moments when you realize they've been quietly shadowing you all day, you're witnessing one of the purest forms of love. The kind that says, I don't need anything from you. I just want to be where you are. Sign number 3. They sleep touching you or facing you. Sleep is when every living creature is at their most vulnerable. In the wild, where you sleep and how you position yourself can mean the difference between life and death. So, when your dog chooses to sleep pressed against your play, leg sprawled across your feet or curled up facing you, they're making a profound statement of trust. For dogs, physical contact during sleep triggers the release of oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds mothers to their babies. This chemical response creates feelings of safety, comfort, and deep attachment. But it's not just about the hormones, it's about the choice. Dogs have incredibly sensitive hearing and awareness, even while sleeping. Your imprinted dog could choose to sleep anywhere in the house where they'd be comfortable and safe. Instead, they choose to sleep where they can feel your warmth, hear your breathing, sense your presence. If they sleep facing you, they're keeping watch even in their dreams. If they sleep touching you, they're maintaining that physical connection that grounds them. Some dogs will even position themselves so they can see the bedroom door while staying close to you. They're not just sleeping near you, they're protecting you while they rest. When they expose their belly while sleeping near you, that's the ultimate sign of trust. The belly is a dog's most vulnerable area, packed with vital organs and no protective ribcage. To show it freely means they feel completely, utterly safe. In the quiet hours of the night, their body tells the truth. I'm safe because you're here. Your presence doesn't just comfort them. It completes their sense of security. Sign number 4. They make constant eye contact. There's something magical that happens when your dog looks into your eyes and holds your gaze. Time seems to slow down. The connection feels almost electric. That feeling isn't imaginary, it's science. Research from the University of Tokyo found that when dogs and humans make eye contact, both species experience a surge of oxytocin, the same hormone that bonds parents to children. The same chemical reaction that happens when humans fall in love. But here's what makes this extraordinary. Wolves, the ancestors of dogs, avoid direct eye contact because they see it as a threat. Dogs evolved this ability specifically to bond with humans. Your dog's soft, steady gaze isn't just looking, it's communicating. When an imprinted dog makes eye contact, they're not asking for food or trying to get your attention for something specific. They're making a connection. They're saying, in the only language they know, I see you, I trust you, I love you. You'll notice the difference between this gaze and other types of eye contact. This look is soft, relaxed, often accompanied by a slightly tilted head or gently wagging tail. Sometimes they'll seek your eyes from across the room just to check in. Sometimes they'll hold your gaze while you're petting them, as if they're trying to memorize the moment. These aren't random glances. These are moments of recognition, acknowledgement, and pure emotional connection. When they hold your gaze like this, they're saying, you're mine and I'm yours. It's one of the most honest conversations you'll ever have. Sign number 5. They bring you their toys or gifts. Picture this. You're sitting on the couch, and your dog approaches with their favorite squeaky toy. But instead of dropping it for a game of fetch, they gently place it near you and walk away. Or maybe they bring you their chew bone, a stick from the yard, or even just a random sock. They're not asking you to play, they're sharing. This behavior comes from deep pack instincts. In the wild, dogs share high-value resources with the members of their family they trust most. When your dog brings you their toy, they're not just offering you an object, they're offering you a piece of their joy. Dogs who have imprinted often bring gifts when their humans seem sad or stressed. It's their way of trying to share something that makes them happy, hoping it might make you happy too. Sometimes they'll bring you things when you come home, not because they want to play, but because they want to contribute to the reunion. It's their version of bringing flowers. This gifting behavior is what behaviorists call an affiliative gesture. It's how pack members show care for each other. They're not bringing you their happiness because they think you'll give it back. They bring you their happiness because, to them, happiness isn't complete until you're part of it. Every gift, whether it's a well-loved tennis ball or a leaf from the garden, carries the same message. This is important to me, so I want to share it with you. It's generosity in its purest form, the kind that gives without expecting anything in return. Sign number 6. They check on you constantly. Have you ever noticed how your dog seems to have a sixth sense about where you are and what you're doing? You're working in your home office, and every few minutes you catch them peeking around the corner. Not coming in, not asking for anything, just checking. You're cooking dinner, and they position themselves where they can see you but stay out of the way. You take a different path on your walk, and they glance back at you as if to say, "Are you sure this is right?" This behavior is called emotional referencing, and it's a sign of deep attachment. Dogs who have imprinted use their human as an emotional compass. They look to you to gauge whether situations are safe, whether new experiences are okay, whether they should be worried or relaxed. Research shows that dogs will actually look at their owner's face when encountering something new or uncertain. Your expression helps them decide how to feel about the world around them. But with imprinted dogs, this checking goes beyond uncertainty. They check on you when everything is perfectly normal too. They glance back during walks, not because they're lost, but because they want to make sure you're still with them. They peek into rooms you're in, not because they need something, but because your presence anchors their sense of security. This constant awareness isn't anxious or fearful. It's faithful. They check on you the way the moon checks on the earth, in a steady, reliable rhythm. They look back not out of fear, but out of faith. That you're the center of their safety, their stability, their world. Sign number 7. They're calm when you're near. This might be the most telling sign of all. When you're away, your dog might pace, whine, or seem restless, but the moment you walk through the door, you can almost see the tension leave their body. Their breathing slows. Their posture relaxes. That anxious energy melts away. This isn't just emotional. It's physiological. Studies have shown that the presence of their bonded human can lower a dog's heart rate, reduce cortisol levels, and activate their parasympathetic nervous system, the part responsible for rest and calm. Some dogs won't eat when their person is gone, then immediately return to normal eating once they're home. Others sleep restlessly when alone, but deeply when their human is near. Your presence doesn't just comfort them emotionally. It regulates their entire nervous system. You might notice they position themselves where they can see you, then settle into that deep, peaceful sleep that only comes with complete security. Or how they'll go from excited and alert when you arrive home to calm and content within minutes, as if your presence has reset their emotional thermostat. This calming effect happens because you've become their secure base. The person whose presence means everything is right with the world. Your presence steadies their heartbeat. Their peace begins where you are. When a dog has truly imprinted on you, you become more than a companion. You become their emotional gravity, the pull that keeps their small world steady and centered. Look for these signs in your own dog. The way they mirror your feelings, follow your footsteps, seek your touch during sleep, hold your gaze with pure love, share their precious things, check on you constantly, and find their peace in your presence. If you see these behaviors, know that you're witnessing something extraordinary. Your dog hasn't just learned to love you. They've woven you into the very fabric of who they are. You feed them, walk them, train them, and sometimes you have to leave them. And still, every morning, they choose you all over again. To your dog, you are gravity, the force that keeps their universe in perfect loving orbit. Which of these signs do you recognize in your dog? Have you seen that special look, felt that constant presence, experienced that unbreakable bond? Your dog's imprinting isn't just behavior. It's devotion. It's trust. It's the kind of love that doesn't ask for anything except the chance to love you back. Because to them, you're not just their human. You're their whole world.